Hello and welcome to New Parents in Training. So today I got a mirror dash cam from GKU M11. So this is a 4K dash cam. But instead of hooking up to your windshield, this actually go on to your mirror. So that's unique. I never had this one before. All the mirror dash cam I have seen before is always like 1080, but this one is 4K. So today we're gonna unbox it and then go install it into the car and then give it a test to see how well it does in terms of viewing and video, and see how user-friendly this dash cam is. Anyway, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. So this actually utilizes Sony lens for recording. So it should come out really good quality. And it has parking monitoring, G sensor, GPS, full touch screen. So I think the whole mirror can be a touch screen. Okay, once you open it up, there is a user manual with a warranty card with a QR code on the back. Ooh. Actually look pretty nice. So the operating temperature for this product is -20 to 150. It can support SD card anywhere from 64 to 256 gig. So all the buttons and plugs are up here, and then there are more down here. The camera can be adjusted like so. Now there's a seal on the top, take it off. Now let's peel this off as well. Please use the original power adapter. Okay, here we go. Alright, so the mirror, it looked pretty nice. Let's see what else is underneath here. Okay, so they have the cigarette charger here. They also provide you with a reverse camera, so this can hook up to the mirror. There's wipe inside to wipe this screen, I suppose. And this is the GPS. These are the straps that go on the back of the mirror. Let me go install this and I'll be right back. Alright, so let's talk about the installation. The installation is quite straightforward and simple. You just take a little bit of time. Now, as far as for this camera, you can hook on to your reverse mirror with the latch on the back. You just make sure that you latch on. So the camera itself can extend out and adjust the camera accordingly. Now, here are the 3 cables. Everything I have tucked inside. Now, this one is connected to that GPS over there, and the middle one connected to the reverse camera or the back camera, and this one is the power cable that goes into your car. Now this one used the cigarette lighter plug to get power. Now I am using a magic box, so I plug in here. Now this thing can regulate the voltage, so I can have my car turn off, and if the battery drops to certain voltage, then it will shut off the camera itself. So technically I can have this camera to run while the car is off. Now this company GKU, they do provide a hard wiring kit, but it didn't come with my test unit. So this is what I end up doing. Now if you opt for the one that without a hard wiring kit, then you have to plug into your cigarette lighter port in order to get power. Let's talk about the reverse camera. The reverse camera, so I tuck everything through here and go out to the back. Now, one of the great thing about this particular camera system is this reverse camera. You don't necessarily have to put it for reverse. You could put it into the back of your car, inside the window, that is. So that way you can use it for the back camera monitoring. However, I find it quite useful for the reverse camera. Not only give me the ability to see when I backing up, but also it still will record as a back camera as well. So the wiring is go to here. Now what you need to do is find where your backup light is. You don't have to turn your engine on, but first click, second click. When the power is on, you put your handbrake on, step on the brake, and then put the car in reverse, so that way, well, with the handbrake on, your car's not gonna go anywhere, even in reverse. And then come to the back and look for where the light will light up. And right now it's this one. Use a circuit tester to test which one is the positive terminal. Now for my car, the black is the negative and the brown one is the positive. So what I end up doing is use this clamp to clamp the two cables down. So I have the cable that coming from the camera system to my reverse light, the brown cable. So I clamp them two together, so this way I don't even have to splice any cable to make it attach. It's more a clean attachment. So yeah, it's quite easy to set up the rear. Now what's the hard part is to where to attach. I put it on top of my license plate, so this is the easiest, and then I run it through the back here. The cable goes in here, so I don't have to drill any holes into my car, and then the cable goes out, and this is the harness for the reverse camera. Now to make sure that everything's set up correctly for the reverse camera, put your car into reverse. As you can see, right now my trunk is open, that's why you see the sky. So, and the handbrake has to be on, and then comes to the back, and then the reverse light is operational. Alright, so let's talk about some of the key features here with the mirror. As you can see now, it's facing forward. Now I had the film on. With the film on, it kind of block out the sunlight a little bit so I can see better, and you can also see better when I'm recording this. Now however, with the film on, I cannot see the rear. So for the purpose of this filming, I'm gonna leave the film on, but afterward I'm going to take it off. Otherwise I'm not able to use the mirror as to see what's going on behind me. Now if you drag left and right, you can go see the different angle. Now this is the rear, and you do again, you can see the split screen between the front and the rear. So that's pretty cool. Now, and also you can adjust the angle of the camera here as well. You can turn it up and down, and then the brightness. Yeah. So, and here you have the mic, you have the photo, you have the recording, you have the setting. This is see the footage. Now you can see all the previous footage that you have recorded. And this is not locked. When you press this, it actually record and store into a different folder. Kind of like a urgent, what they call it, urgent recording. Yeah, urgently recording. You see something happening, you hit this button, it will start recording and storing a different folder. So you don't have to look through all the footage to find what you need to. Anyway, let's talk about some of the settings. So here, most of them are very self-explanatory. Now the resolution, you can select 3 different kinds. However, they all record at 30 FPS. So the only difference is the size of the video and clarity of the video. So I just leave it at 4K. And then the video segmentation, you have 1 minute, 3 minute, and 5 minute. I leave it at 1 minute per video. And I set it the HDR as well, the speaker volume, G sensor. So anytime if you hit someone, it will start recording that portion, or someone hits you, or in my case, like I went through some potholes and then start separate that particular recording as some kind of impact. So you can have it off if you want to, but I just leave it at medium. And screensaver, Okay, so this is useful because you don't want to leave the screen on the whole time. So I set it at 1 minute. So after a minute, you don't touch it or anything, then this screensaver will go off and you will only see the reverse, well, the rear mirror. Well, I have to see with the film on, you cannot really see anything. Well, you can see what's going on in the back now. Okay. Oh, and also, by the way, there's the power on and off button down here. So the Wi-Fi, once you turn it on, then you can connect your phone to the camera system itself. So they do have a app called YouTube Cam. You can search on the Play Store or the Apple Store. It's really so. I mean, it took me a couple of tries to even log on to connect with the camera system itself. In that regard, I think they can do better with the app. But the app, once you get on, it pretty much you'll be able to control everything via the app as well, especially viewing the videos and photos. It is quite useful, but the thing is the app is very choppy. So I would still prefer using the setting here on the mirror itself, because basically you can do the same thing. You can see the video footage on here, so you don't actually have to go into your app to do it. Unless you want to pull something out, then you can either take it from a memory card or take it from the app. So that's the only time you probably need to use the app itself. All right, so let's talk about the good and the bad. And what I like about this, oh man, at the time of filming, this camera system is only cost less than $105 for a 4K dash cam. Can you believe it? This is a superb value. Aside from that, the picture quality comes out really crisp. I was very impressed about the video quality of this dash cam. Now here are some of the footage of the daytime and nighttime. Man, this is really awesome for the amount of value that they provided for this camera system. And not only you get the video, but also the audio, what's going on inside the car. And also, because it hook onto your rear view mirror, it doesn't look out of the place. So when someone who is looking from outside, they're not gonna know any difference. It's very hidden. Now the dislike, there are a couple of issues. They are not really major issues, but I just find they could be improved upon. For one thing, the front camera is really good. It requires 4K. But however, you can select different resolutions such as 4K, 2K, and FHD, but they all record at 30 frames per second. So some other camera system, if you lower the resolution, you can actually record a higher frame rate per second. The higher the frame rate is, the more clear you're gonna see if you slow down the video. Now with 30 frames per second, it's not a real deal breaker, but if you want to slow down the video to look at it later, it's just not gonna come out all that clear, especially if you want to try to catch the license plate. And other is the app. The app itself is not that great. It's really so mediocre. And it takes a few tries for me to even connect my phone to the camera system, so that's quite annoying. The app itself is not stable, so every now and then it will just shut down without you doing anything. So those are the two things I don't like about it. But however, if you are in the market for a 4K dash cam, this is it. This is really good in terms of all the value it provides. Even though with the two things I don't like, but I think people, normal regular folks can live without it. I know what to look for, therefore I see those kind of being an issue. App, you don't necessarily have to have it. Everything you can control via the mirror anyway. So yeah, that's not really a bigger issue. But if they do end up resolving that, I think it's going to be even better camera than it already is. That's my review of this GKU 4K dash cam. If you have any questions, comment down below. Until next time, bye.